Hey guys, Matt from TOTALmtg here, and I'm back playing with some Ice Fever deck, my favourite deck in Standard at the moment. This is our opening hand. We have lands, we don't have the all-important enchantments, but it's not too bad, so I think we'll give it a go. We are on the play, so we'll go off with our Highland Link and pass the turn over. Don't know what we're playing here yet. We shall soon see. Right, it's white. It's a pretty white plains there. Ooh, could be humans, could be tokens. There's a lot of this around. What do we want to play? Really want to search for some stuff because they can be really quick. So we will discard an island, which might be silly, but we need to get our enchantments, hopefully. And we draw a Sphinxes, so it's definitely worth doing. And we shall pass the turn over. See what we're playing. Yeah, I really like this deck, guys. That's why I'm putting a few matches up with it so everyone can see it. Kithians, red, white soldiers. Kithian is pretty sweet. We do have an Engulf the Shores in hand. So at the moment they're all 1 power because I did get rid of that island. But we needed to find this. There's another island. Just depends whether I want to kill this now. I could obviously kill it with Collected Defiance. If it becomes a 0-4, it is going to become a bit of a problem for us. So ideally I'd like to get that down, but I feel like I need to deal with Kithian. Obviously I like doing this in conjunction with this. But Kithian could become a problem if it flips. It's, you know, be a quick clock then. Be a 4-4. So we will kill it, even though we probably had a turn. Yes, you can transform. That's a lot better than that transforming. And we will yield to end of turn. Don't mind the 2. Obviously, he can boost this up a little bit. Depends how many creatures he plays here as well. Oh, he's put a Griff's Boon in it. Oh, that's quite nice. Anything else to pump up? And a Reckless Bushwhacker. So we're going to take a little bit of a beat down here. Engulf the Shores is not quite going to hit the rabble at the moment. But we're taking 6 here, going to 14. Well, we might as well play the tutelage because Engulf the Shore is only going to send that back at the moment. Now, this is where we could have done with that other island, but we wouldn't have got to this. So maybe it was a wrong play, maybe it was right. I don't know. I think it was the right play because I wanted to find the tutelage. Obviously, didn't know he was going to come in with all them. So, but I do think it was the right play. So, any more pump spells? Or obviously could have burn spells in there, I'm not sure. There's another Griff's Boon to pump it up even more. So here is 6 more damage. Doesn't improve the toughness though, which is pretty good. So we could definitely do with drawing an island here. Oh, to be honest, we might have to send it back now. Island would have been nice there. We're going to have to send them back now. Don't really want him to untap with that, so we could tap another one. So we're going to have to do this main board now, just to slow it down a bit. But we're in a bad position here on game 1. Doing it now is simply so, you know, he can't untap with that and make it bigger, because we've only got 2 islands, so obviously then it become a 2-3. This buys just another turn, potentially. Against this red-white human enchantment deck. So he could save a turn and just tap it if he wanted to. But obviously it hasn't got, can't do it with haste. Oh, he's got haste there though. And that's game. That's game 1. Very speedy deck, so we're going to have to see what we can sideboard in. We do struggle a little bit with aggro with this deck. So we can get to our sideboard. We can do send to sleeps, but he's got to turn into flyers, so roast isn't that good. Send to sleeps possibly. Thing in Ice seems pretty good. Gonna take out the Crush of Tentacles, Scour Laboratory. Never really can have a lot of. Unsubstantiate seems okay as well. Maybe we should take out the Thieves' Visions, because we're only going to be refilling his hand. He's got a lot of cheap spells there. Maybe that's wrong. I'm going to take them out. Bring in a couple of Send to Sleeps. Because it's another cheap spell. I want to bring in a Negate, really. Really want to bring in the Negate. Maybe Collected Defiance isn't that good in this mashup. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong, but I really like the Negates. So we take a total different game plan here. We shall be going down the Thing in Ice route, hopefully. So we will obviously take that. Oh, that's not the best hand, to be honest. Is it okay? No Thing in Ice. We can go and fetch for a... we'll keep it. We've got a Negate in hand. We can go and fetch for... with Evolving Wilds. We can go and fetch for our red land. Do that now. Go and get ourselves a mountain. Pass the turn. It just means we can play our Tormenting Voice there. Magmatic if we need it. There's an Expedition Envoy. There we go. So we've got a couple of little counter spells in hand. Counter Negate with Griff Spoon if you want to play a Griff Spoon now. Exhibition Envoy. No use countering that with a Clash of Wills. It's good for an Engulf the Shore, really. Does slow him down a little bit. Thraben, so he can investigate off that one. It's cost him life. Does mean you know, he stops the investigate as well, which means obviously he's got a bit of card draw there. He's down to 3 cards. Island, that's what we want. We could pitch this island, but then do we really want to do it? Because we need it for Engulf the Shores. We'll keep Negate up. We're going to take a minimum 4 damage here. Chris Boone, so we can negate that. There's a town Gossinger. So he might have to play at main board again, just so he can't tap and send it back. Oh, he's got that there. Obviously, that's why he didn't attack. But it makes no difference when we've got this, because we luckily drew another island there. Which means even when it transforms, we got the 3 toughness, which means we've got the islands to engulf them all back. So I send them all back now. Saves us a bit more time. If you can hear that, that's my cat meowing. She's not happy with the way this match is going. See, this is the problem with these humany, you know, white weenie decks, is that they engulf the shores. Yeah, you send it all back, but it's so quick to, you know, just come straight back down again. Which is, you know, that's the reason why it struggles a little bit. We've got unsubstantiate. So we could probably send this back now, because you can transform it. So we shall send that back now. But we're going to struggle to win this match, I think, guys. The bane of this deck is the weenie. Take a number 4 here. Got a tormented voice. We can pitch the mountain. But we really needed a thing in ice early. We've not managed to draw one in any of the turns so far. That would have been, you know, with all these spells, we've had to use these spells to sort of stay alive. So we shall hope for a lucky 2 cards. And we draw 2 lands. So this is definitely not our game today on this one. We're not having any luck. We're going to take a massive beat down here. And that is effectively game. You can't win them all. But it shows how quick this, you know, but we've not had the best of draws in this game, to be honest. Maybe taking out the FIFA Visions was wrong, but I wanted to go Thing and Ice route, and we've just not drawn Thing and Ice. We've had card draw there, you know, with the Tormentings. We've still not managed to draw anything, and obviously quite a few turns. Down to 5. You can turn that into a soldier next turn. So what do we draw? We draw an unsubstantiate. Still doesn't save us. Still doesn't save us. Because we can't target the Gideon. We can target it next turn, but he's still got 5 power on the board. So unfortunately this is game, guys. Unless he does something like tap something down, but I don't think he will. I don't know what he can do. Oh, he's not turned into a creature, so we can do something. He only had to turn Gideon into a creature. Maybe he's got some other kind of spell. I'm assuming he has, but you know, he could have won there. Just with an attack. And there's another Gideon. Shut up, little pussycat. Yes, you get an ally. Opponent misplayed there, could have won. Sphinx is too late. You're too late. So we concede the game. Quite annoying that we didn't draw anything there. Thinking Archers would have been good. You know, could have flipped him over. But guys, we lose to the mono white humans. But, you know, we drew bad. Still not going to get salty. Not going to get salty. You know, we do struggle against this type of deck. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Unfortunately, it was not a win this time, but we can't win every match. Hopefully, the next match with the Ice Fever deck will be back on the winning trail. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.